And we are covering Colorado First here on CBS News at 6 for you.
Yeah, we want to get right to a CBS News Colorado investigation into a pollution controversy spanning decades of Colorado history.
We are learning new details tonight about an underground plume of toxic chemicals from the Lowry landfill that is near hundreds of homes. The Lowry landfill is just east of E470 and Hamden Avenue in Arapahoe County. And studies show the underground chemical plume grew as far as 3 miles north of that landfill and underneath the Murphy Creek golf course. Tonight, your investigator, Katie Weiss, introducing us to community members who are demanding more action to keep neighbors safe.
Let me see.
Bonnie Rader has followed pollution problems from the Lowry landfill since the 70s.
This is what they've investigated.
She remembers how chemical dumping at the site back then created irritating air pollution.
Kids would come in with headaches when they were outside playing. Once they covered the pits, we didn't have those problems anymore.
Because of that hazardous waste, the EPA designated Lowry landfill as a Superfund site, and millions of dollars were spent to clean it up. Despite those efforts, an underground plume of chemical waste escaped the site and flowed further north toward these homes in the Murphy Creek neighborhood of Aurora, and not far from where Rader lives.
This is where the chemicals are. They've tested along this road.
The EPA says the plume has been shrinking thanks to treatment operations, but take a look at EPA maps of the plume from 2021 and 2023. The size of the plume is essentially the same, and our analysis of EPA documents shows a chemical from the plume the EPA considers harmful to health, called 1,4-dioxane, was found last year at levels considered too high by EPA standards along Murphy Creek next to these subdivisions and townhomes.
We know there's dioxane down in these wells here, and their wells are just right across the road from them.
But the EPA says the plume is not directly underneath the homes, and private drinking wells nearby are regularly tested, and no contamination has been found in the last 17 years. And the EPA says hypothetical cancer risk to any future resident's private well is only 6 in a million.
The plume is probably under here.
Along the path of the plume, the community continues to grow.
And we're worried about what's going to happen underneath.
Rader also worries about PFAS, toxic forever chemicals that don't break down in the environment and are commonly found at landfills. But right now, PFAS testing isn't required at Superfund sites. That's expected to change in a couple of months, but until then, the EPA says even if PFAS were present, they wouldn't pose a risk because there aren't exposure pathways.
And this here is the water treatment plant.
While Rader admits there has been a lot of progress since this treatment facility went online, she feels it's not enough.
It can't treat everything.
A few years ago, Rader was appointed the chair of a citizens advisory group for Lowry landfill cleanup efforts. But funding for the group wasn't renewed, and she feels her pleas to government agencies for more serious actions have been ignored.
It's tiring because they just keep refusing to do the right thing. They're doing harm to our environment and possibly to people, and it's a wrong way for our government to be acting.
Now, the EPA stresses that the contamination at this site is contained and highly monitored. But if you'd like to see the studies about the health risks, or if you'd like to learn more about the operator of this facility, or how the cities of Denver and Aurora are involved and what they have to say about it, just find this story on our website right now, cbscolorado.com. In Arapahoe County, I'm Katie Weiss, covering Colorado First.
And Katie goes behind this story and explains how long this could take to solve. That is tonight at 9 on your 24-hour local news streaming service, CBS News Colorado.